What's up, Jabroni? Steven here. Welcome back to yet another reaction. Today we are hopping into Battlestar Galactica, episode number 2, titled Water. Hopefully you've been enjoying the mini-series and the series first episode. If you have, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Head over to Patreon. Full, uncut, unedited reactions over there if you want them. If you don't want them, that's cool. You can get episodes here whenever they show up. I don't know if YouTube blocks these. Maybe they do. I don't know. We'll find out. So hopefully, like, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff. You could be there for the premiere. Let's see. Last episode was titled 33, which was the whole 33 minutes thing. I thought it was a pretty good episode. I enjoyed a lot of the way that they handled that. I liked seeing the people that were all sleep deprived and how they handled it. Also, our boy Gaius, I think that's his name, trying to save his own ass. I thought that was interesting. It kind of was also like a interesting game of risk we were taking, where a ship showed up that was late and we had to decide if it was bad or good. I like that whole moral dilemma that we had. And I also like the Apollo having to make that hard call and just saying, I see nobody on board, and just blasting it. At the end, we had a baby that was born. And yeah, that's where we're at. We didn't really leave off on, the major cliffhanger that happened was our boy down in the, not Earth, so Caprica, I think. He actually is with fake Boomer. I don't know what we call her. The Boomer that's not the Boomer that isn't bad yet. Because fake Boomer is, all Boomers are fake Boomer. I don't know. Hopefully you guys are, understand that. But yeah, we're going to hop in here, have a good time. Hopefully it's a great episode. Like, comment, subscribe, Patreon, like I said. Fully uncut, unedited, episodes early. All that good stuff. Pretty much, for context's sake, Episode 2 is going up right now. The mini-series went up. The first episode of the part of the mini-series went up 2 days ago, yesterday. And then those are going to go up every week. So you'll probably be about 4 episodes ahead over on Patreon if you are interested. Pretty much. Here we go. Sharon. Oh, that's you. I wonder if she'll ever, know she's a Cylon and then have to, deal with trying to hide it. And she doesn't want to be bad. That looks like C4. We're gonna blow up the water tanks.
We have enough water for several years before replenishing.
I see.
Many of the ships, like the Verdon Express, were not made for long-term voyages. They'll have to tank off of us periodically.
Oh, wait.
How are things? Things are good.
Is that ship about to get messed up?
You look good.
Cool.
I really like your hair.
Hey, so...
My hair?
I don't know anything about women. Madam President, if I may, I think you should know that my father...
Because if I report what's happened, they're gonna think I'm a Cylon agent.
No, they're not. No, they're not. No. Why would they think that? That's crazy.
People are getting crazy, okay? You heard the rumors. Cylons who look like humans, sleeper agents hiding in the fleet.
Well, there we go.
Decompression alarm!
All the water. Fuck.
CIC, DC-1.
I bet he finds one of the sea things and hides it or something for Boomer. How did they seal the hole? Why aren't they getting sucked out into space right now?
I got things under control.
Copy that, DC-1. I feel better knowing you're on it. Watch the light, you're off target.
You guys are being
How much
weird.
water did we lose?
10 million JPs, sir. Almost 60% of total potable water reserves.
Holy shit.
Emergency rations.
Never sent a pilot to do an East Coast job.
I can do your job.
Well, I guess that's why the coasters are calling over a ride out of here. I suppose we have a plan B?
Plans B, C, D, and E are the same as Plan A. Get off the planet and get back to the ship. Come on.
Where are we going?
Don't ask questions. Just follow your pilot.
She doesn't know how to get to Caprica. I mean, how to get to the Galactica. She needs him.
We're now released. Please remember, this briefing is strictly confidential.
Did he say, does the president not get to stay? Or did he say she could stay? I didn't hear her name. I mean, actually, I don't know her name. He didn't say Madam President, so.
Relax, calm down. Focus on the mission. We'll take care of everything when you get back.
What about the investigation?
Third Arms is running it. Don't worry, there's no connection to you. In fact, there's no reason to believe you had anything to do with it at all.
I didn't.
I know.
I would never do something like that. Never.
Sure. I know.
It's really important you believe me on this.
Okay, shut the hell up.
You do believe me, right?
People are around.
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
Thank you, Chief. Carry on.
I'm still stuck on the Gaius thing, right? That's his name, right?
Please excuse me.
How did he find the first guy? Was it just a random ass luck?
I was called into the engine room. Just
In the miniseries?
All right.
the other serves and protects the people. When the military becomes both, then the enemies of the state tend to become the people.
I appreciate the complexity of the issue.
Damn.
And I won't let that happen.
I'll send troops to the cruise ship.
Commander, I won't let that happen.
You didn't say that you won't, but you have no control. I'm sure you didn't want the riot to happen either. And it happened. I mean, those are clouds. Can't we, like, find a way to capture?
And the girl wins again. Another round? Oh, come on, guys. Grace under pressure. It's nothing like losing a little money. Take your mind off those 14-hour patrols.
Mind if I sit in, Lieutenant?
You've got the qubits, we've got the chair.
I'll send troops to the cruise ship.
Commander, I won't let that happen.
You didn't say that you won't, but you have no control. I'm sure you didn't want the riot to happen either. And it happened. I mean, those are clouds. Can't we, like, find a way to capture?
Beginning Dreadest 2 sweep.
Go.
After a lovely little lady in a lovely little city in a lovely little colony that I used to know.
Whatever.
Why?
Well, it looks like the bet's to me. I will try and muddle through for another round. I'm going to raise you 5.
No guts, no glory, Doctor. I'll see your 5 and raise you 20.
Higher stake and being humiliated in front of all these lovely people.
Humiliated is such a strong word. Embarrassed would be my choice.
You do play rough, though, don't you?
A little too rough for you.
Well, my hand's not that strong. It certainly wouldn't take much to knock me out of the game.
Well, thank you, Doctor.
It's bullshitting. No. But.
However, without a little risk, life would be so dull, wouldn't it? Call it.
Or not the recorder.
Thank you. Thank you all for a most pleasant evening.
Does she think he cheated? Aw. Don't.
What do you mean?
Dude, get up. Whitwer. What's Whitwer's name? What's Whitwer's name? Oh, fuck.
I think I see. Oh! I have positive contact! Yeah!
Oh, yes! Woo! Yeah! Oh. Good call, Boomer.
What was happening? What was happening right there? What was she about to grab the... She was about to grab the bomb.
just picked up Boomer's Raptor.
Good call, Boomer.
What was happening? What was happening right there? What was she about to grab the? She was about to grab the
Dratus
bomb.
just picked up Boomer's raptor.
It was weird. I liked it. There we go. Come on. It's like a mental block. You just turned it off? It's like a mental block almost. Like, it's weird, right? I like it though. It's different. She's I don't understand why what the whole
Sharon, careful with that needle.
she was like her body was like motioning to blow up the ship almost. It was weird.
Help me.
Like a
It
teacher.
made me reassess the man. I would appreciate more of those insights.
Okay.
And you can keep your day job at the CAG.
I mean, I'm not getting
It's
paid.
pronounced CAG.
Do you see why I need you?
So, who's going to tell my father?
Well,
That you're teaching her the lingo
Uh,
and how it operates.
I was thinking that would be your first assignment.
Yeah, find the detonator.
Yes, I did. I gave it to the master at arms.
What?
Hey, no, wait. I told her I found it during maintenance. Listen, calm down. This is the best way to go about this. Okay? Look, that puts them on
Found
the
it
same
during
trail that we're on.
maintenance.
Doesn't raise any suspicion of you. Listen, hey. Trust me on this, Sharon. I'm not gonna let anything happen to you, okay?
Okay.
All right, okay. Oh, don't worry, sweetie.
Better go.
Okay.
It's a weird scene. What's happening here? Why are we following her in that, like, this very weird way? Yeah, shit. Alright, well, that was episode number 2. That was a great episode. I just don't know if it's a 9 or an 8, honestly. I'm just trying to, I think I liked the previous episode better, honestly. Oh, man, I don't know. I'm in that range though. I'm in that range. I have a couple questions. I mean, I hate the recap thing. I think it's complete and utter trash. And I want to know who decided to do that. Who was like, hey man, we'll show a preview of everything that's going to happen.
Radiological alarm.
From where?
The Olympic carrier, sir. They've got new.
And show a preview of everything that's going to happen in this. Wait, when does that happen? That happens. We get the preview. Yeah, right here. Like, who decided this? That we're going to do this weird thing. Whenever that is. I don't know. I thought it was weird. I don't know why we do it, but whatever. So, because I knew that the water was going to explode. So, all right. So, the episode starts off. Boomer wakes up, and she's covered in water. Man, that should have been a clue. You're covered in water. But she's covered in water. And she doesn't know how she got there. She sees explosives. It's a whole thing. She decides to return her stuff to her, or to her the thing. She sees that there are 6 explosives missing. She doesn't know what to do. She's freaking the fuck out. It's bad, right? She can't remember. She blacked out. All right. So while that's happening, we have my man here. He's trying his damnedest not to drink, man. He is trying to beat this addiction. And he is struggling, man. The struggle is real. All right. So now we have Apollo kind of taking what happened with the Olympic carrier very, very hard. But I don't know. Is it the fear? Is it more like he doesn't know if he killed a bunch of people? Because he looked inside and he didn't see anybody. And then he blew it up. So it wasn't like he knew he had to murder people. He just doesn't know if he did or not. So it's an interesting dilemma he has to deal with. We have this thing. Homeboy can't talk to girls or to women. The president's coming on board. It's a whole thing. Boomer and her boyfriend, whose name is Tyrol. She's telling him that the whole thing, She blacked out. She doesn't know where these explosives are. He's like, oh man, somebody's sabotaging you. And he's like on her side. He's like, we'll figure it out. We'll find them and we'll do stuff. So we are, let's see. We're trying to transport water over to our other ships. Again, these two are like kind of like not arguing, but she's panicking. There's an explosion. A bunch of our water has been just tossed into space. We go investigate. Tyrell guy, he knows that the explosives that are missing that were kind of come back to her, he knows that's what did it. So we looked at him. We're trying to find what the hell happened. We have a whole thing here, but he thinks that he gives his like what he thinks happened, and I thought it was gonna be that he thought it was like a Cylon thing, but he didn't. But I guess he doesn't know about Cylons, does he? I don't think he does know. He doesn't know about Cylons. All right, we got the explosive stuff. We got our boy. His name is Gaius, right? Gaius. My boy Gaius there. He's just in this room. He's not really. I don't know. He's just kind of there. He comes up with like a equation or something that tells us how long we can last with a certain amount of water or how much water we need on a weekly basis. All right, so we jump. So we jump to here. Actually, maybe we could find what her name is here. But no, I think they're still gonna call her Boomer. Yeah, they're still gonna call her Boomer. So fake evil Boomer, I'll call it evil Boomer, is here. Sees her ship is covered in Cylons. Again, she's playing up this act. This is all playing up an act because she's a Cylon, so therefore it's all playing a part of an act. Because she's trying to find Galactica. I'm almost positive that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to find the other, like how to get to Galactica, and Homeboy would know how to do that. I think that's the entire thing. We then have him saying what he believe happened about the explosion. It's like we're missing one more detonator. It's a whole thing. Then Adama says that he believes that there's a Cylons on the ship, at least one Cylon. Gaius here panics, goes into his dream world. They mention about his little screening process, which is a fake screening process, isn't something that's actually happening. But he's feeding them the bullshit that they need to hear. Let's see. We then up to here. They're like, oh, we know. He tries to he fumbles through his words on what we need and stuff. So he's like, he essentially comes down to Adama saying, hey, you need a team. I get it. We're going to give you another guy, an assistant. He's not for that. He doesn't want somebody snooping around. Boomer freaking out still. Knows that it was she's starting to doubt her man's faith in her. She's talking really loud. I'm like, girl, you best calm the fuck down. All right. We have these two kind of what's this lady's name? Adama and then Roslyn might be coming up with like an interesting friendship. I think, maybe, I don't know, but Gaius trying to waste time, trying to lose Homeboy. He decides to join a card game. What are we talking about here? Oh, she wants to kind of create cops up here because of what riots that are happening on some of the other ships. Madama is not about that, but she's the president. She says that she won't let stuff happen. I don't think she's going to have that much control. So we're going to do that. So then we have Gaius here. Oh no, we find out, well, we get alerted to that the explosion is on Boomer's ship, or the other explosive. We have Gaius here with Starbuck, and they're kind of talking shit to each other, having some fun. Gaius ends up winning. I wasn't sure how Starbuck was going to react. I thought, is she going to punch him? Is she going to think he's cheating? But it kind of came across like they were flirting. And I don't know, interesting. So we sent out, Adama sent out a bunch of people out to go find water, look around, see if he could find any planets that have water. Or I think he explained it, the other guy, whatever the other guy's name is. Where's this guy? Sao Tai? Sam Witwer's character is Crashdown. Okay. So Crashdown and Boomer are searching the planets. So this is the most interesting part of the episode. So they Crashdown doesn't see anything. Like, I see nothing. But Boomer sees water. She's looking directly at it, but she says no contact. But then she kind of like snaps herself out of it, and then she's like, let's do it again. And then she tries to do it again, and then she's trying to say it. I think at one point she says, I can't say the words or something along those lines. And Crashdown is looking at her like, what? And then her hand slowly starts to move down, like to go towards the explosion or the explosive. I want to see that scene again if I can find it. It's like her brain and her mind isn't comprehending what her eyes are seeing. But I want to see this because I want to know what the hell was happening here. See, it's already on. So what's her hand doing?
I think.
Like, I didn't understand this scene because I'm like, is it like the Cylon version of her willing to kill and sacrifice herself for the mission? Is that what was happening there? Maybe. Could be. No? I don't know. I was very intrigued by this whole scene, and I thought it was cool the way that she fought it. That she was like, okay, yeah, we found it. And she, kind of goes back to normal. We have fake Boomer or evil Boomer with this guy kind of having a flirty, romantic kind of thing. I think, like I said, I think she's pretty much using this guy to find Galactica and the other fleet. We find water. We're happy. Homeboy. So what I thought was going to happen here when she says about the thing, I thought he was going to go on and he was going to kind of try to sneak it off the ship, and that, bam, she was going to get he was going to get caught with it. But no, it wasn't that simple. Also, then we have this here. The president is trying to get Apollo to be her military something.
For all of us. I'm struggling with it.
Like a military something for her. The way she described it, it was like just a military teacher for her. Somebody that'll explain the military mumbo jumbo to her. But then they kind of made it seem like when he tells his father about this, it's going to be a big deal, I guess. She also tries to explain about the grief, how to deal with it and stuff like that, which made me go, but we don't know if we killed anybody. But she does like this paper where she holds on them to the names of people that she might have had like deaths or something that she learned from somebody else. I don't know. It was a good scene. We have this. Then we have Boomer's boyfriend, Tyrol guy, saying he gave the thing to the lady or the person that was looking for it. Says he found it when he was doing maintenance. A whole thing. Boomer gets pissed. It's a whole back and forth thing here. And then it ends on a really weird moment where Boomer's walking away. If I can get to it. It just ends on her walking away and then like a close up of her face, which I didn't fully get. Like, maybe, let me see something. Maybe she smiled here and I missed it. No smile, no anything. But yeah, that's the episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Head over to Patreon. Full, uncut, unedited reactions over there. If you want them, if you don't, that's cool. You can get episodes here whenever they show up. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say, so I'm gonna like, comment, subscribe, and I'm gonna get out of here, and I'll talk to you guys later.